What's up YouTube? Unseen here, another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. This is against Beast Haxorus. He's a guy I met on the Battle Society. And if you guys haven't joined the site yet, join it, because they're getting a lot more members. Like, they've, probably since I've been there, they've gotten at least, I'm going to say, 20 or 30 more. So, you're never going to be short of battles there. But anyway, yeah, let's start this up. So, we both bring Sun teams. This is mixed tiers, and I lead off with Dumbo just because I'm predicting he's going to lead off with Ninetales right away, but he predicted me to do that as well, so he led off with an Emboar, which has Earthquake, so that's why he led off with it. So, I know that Dumbo is pretty much just going to do work. I can hit anyone on his team with a super effective move because I have Ice Shard, but I just go for Stealth Rocks first turn because it's always good to have them up. He goes for Bulk Up. Now he's +2 defense and attack, and I use Earthquake, so even after being +2, I still do a shit ton of damage to him. I bring him to a below half, and he goes for Earthquake himself, maybe thinking I'd bring my Ninetales in, or maybe just wanted to get damage. But anyway, I just go for Earthquake again to finish off the Emboar, and it wasn't really a huge threat to my team. I wasn't really that worried about it, but it's still good that I took it out pretty early, because the only thing that he has that can resist a Fire-type move now is Ninetales. So he brings in his Leafeon named Leaf, and I'm not exactly sure what he was going to do right away, so I just go for Ice Shard, and he probably knew that I Ice Shard. Most Don fans seem to carry it now, so he knew that he could at least take one, because Leafeon is actually pretty good. Like, it has some pretty good bulk for defense, and he goes for Swords Dance. He's +2 now. And definitely good play on his part. So we both have lefties. We gotta go through all of this. And I go for Ice Shard again. Just want to get some more damage. I really don't want to switch anything in because I'm not sure what else he has. It's probably like X Scissor and Leaf Blade, but I don't want to risk it. So goes for the safe Leaf Blade. And that is obvious enough to KO me because he's +2. So Dumbo did pretty good. Took out half of the Leafeon's health and took out an Emboar. So bring my Muck. His name is Cum, because that's Muck backwards. And this is a pretty awesome Muck. I've never seen one or even heard of one like this before. But I made one that has Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch, and Poison Jab. So I go for Poison Jab, just want to get super effective. He switches in with Venusaur, and that was definitely a bad play on his part, just because his Venusaur probably could have actually split my entire team with the Earthquake, if he'd Sleep Powder as well, because then he could take out the Tropius that I have. But I do a lot of damage, and that is really, really going to change the battle. So Earthquake takes out Cum in one shot, because it's super effective. And he's +2, so now I bring in fucking Gumby. So, he's +1 now because of my Intimidate. And I just go for Extreme Speed. I don't want to get any damage from Flare Blitz. I know that Extreme Speed can kill. So, yeah, Venusaur is down, and that is a great thing, because that was the biggest threat on the entire team that he had against me anyway. So he brings in Sceptile, and I don't want to take an Earthquake, because why else would you bring a Sceptile in on a Fire type? Because you obviously have Earthquake. So I just bring my Flamer, just to actually set the sun up, so I can use my Tropius. But he goes for Brick Break. Probably just, I don't know, maybe just seeing what I was going to do, or making sure you get some damage on a switch in. Maybe predicting a switch into my Tropius. That might be his best move to hit Tropius. So, now, I bring in my Tropius, and, you know, Banana Beard, what's good, because he is a banana for a beard. He uses Earthquake. Definitely a good thing I brought Tropius in, because he's part flying, so it doesn't hurt me. And, I am a Chlorophyll Life Orb Tropius. I go for Growth, +2 special attack and physical attack. And this is where he reveals that he has Acrobatics, Flying Gem boosted. That means that he also has the ability Unburdened, which means I know I'm fucked, because even if I have chlorophyll, there's no way I can outspeed an unburned Sceptile, because their speed is ridiculous. So that is really bad for me, because this was my only, like, chlorophyll sweeper, and he took it out with a Sceptile. So that's bad. Bring in my Flamer, because I'm pretty confident I can at least take one of his attacks that he has. And he goes for Earthquake. So, even though it's super effective, I can actually still take it pretty good. Go for Overheat, and that is obviously enough to take out a Sceptile. Because I'm not max special attack, but, I mean, between Stab and then the Sun boost, and also just the huge base power for Overheat, that can obviously take it out, and super effective as well. And, yeah, that's why I actually like to run a defensive Ninetales, because after all those bonuses that you factor in, if you use Overheat, you're going to do a lot of damage to whatever's in there, even if you're not max special attack. So, he goes for Hidden Power, and it's actually Hidden Power Ground, and that got me really, really scared. Luckily, I take that hit, and it actually doesn't matter at all. I go for Toxic, just wanted to, you know, reduce his special attack, but I miss Toxic. And I was actually pretty convinced that I was going to lose the game here because of that. Because everyone that's left on my team is actually Fire type. So Hidden Power Ground is going to be super effective to everything that I have on my team. But you know, actually, I like the idea of Ninetales with Hidden Power Ground. Just because its two main moves that it usually has, which would be a Fire type and probably Solar Beam, you know, it can't hit fire types at all, so that's actually a really smart idea. But I bring in my big monkey, and Hidden Power Ground does half damage to me, and I was actually thinking I wouldn't really take it that well, but I just go for Earthquake, and that is obviously enough to KO the Ninetales, because this thing has a lot of attack, especially Life Orb boosted. So, now he brings in Leaf, and I'm guessing that it's not Chlorophyll because I outsped it, but I don't know. Whatever, I'm not gonna complain. So yeah, Leaf is dead, and that's good. And now he is down to his last guy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here's Leavanny, and he goes for X Scissor because it's probably his most powerful stab move. And that's actually gonna be able to take me out. So, I don't know, I guess I underestimated this thing. I feel like it's actually pretty good with Life Orb, just because it gets two really good stab type moves, Leaf Blade and X Scissor, and you could probably give it Swords Dance. I might actually want to make one of these. I'm gonna have to think about that. But I bring in fucking Gumby, get the Intimidate off, so he's -1 attack. And I know I can survive an X Scissor, especially because he's -1, and it's not very effective. So, go for Flare Blitz, 4 times super effective, Sun boosted, with a Life Orb, and Stab, so that just completely demolishes the Leavanny. That was complete overkill. But that was a really, really good game. So, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.